Hello and welcome back to the Letterbox Podcast. I'm Lucy, and this is the place where real people share the real letters that they've written about the people, places, or, in today's case, memories that mean something to them. The letter I'm about to read to you is from somebody who has asked just to be known as the Peculiar Poet. This person told me that they love writing, particularly when it captures nostalgia, emotion, and moments. They said they wanted to share this piece in particular because it holds on to a specific fleeting kind of freedom that they feel like a lot of us are always trying to reach back to. And when I read it for the first time, I really understood what they meant. Just quickly, before I read it to you though, if you haven't already, press the follow button or subscribe wherever you are listening. It really would mean so much to me if you could do that. It sends these letters all around the world to people who might not have otherwise heard them, and is the very best way that you can support the podcast and help it grow. But now it's time for the letter. Dear Ali, you asked me once if you could turn back the hands of time, where would I go? What would I do? I thought about it, and if I could turn back the hands of time to when I was 17, I'd find my way back to that music festival we weren't supposed to be at. A few friends, no real plan, just slipping in and ending up in the woods like we had landed somewhere that didn't belong to the real world. It felt like another planet. The nights were the best part. So dark between the trees, you could barely see where you were going, except for flashes of neon. People glowing in pieces, covered in bracelets and light, and every so often whole figures drifted by, bodies outlined in glow sticks like walking constellations moving through the forest. You'd pass campsite after campsite, each one its own little universe. Music bleeding into music, laughter overlapping conversations, people dancing like nothing existed outside of that moment. It was never quiet. Not really. And sure, maybe we weren't entirely sober, but that made the atmosphere around us so much better. Like everything was turned up just enough to feel infinite. I don't think I'd go back to change anything. I'd go back just to stand there again, in the middle of it all, feeling completely untethered, like nothing was waiting for me and nowhere else I needed to be. Just that kind of freedom. The kind you don't realize is rare until it's already gone. I absolutely loved that letter. It was very poetic, and I suppose by the writer's name, it's not surprising, but it's just shown me once again why I love this podcast so much, because there really are no rules to letter writing, and anybody can write a letter about anything. And as this one goes to show, it doesn't even have to be very long. And in only a few words, you really can make people stop and think. And I really enjoyed that. So thank you very, very much to our letter writer today. If you've listened to that and it's inspired you to write something, I really would love to hear from you. So don't forget, you can send your own letter in. The email address is in the show description. I really would love to hear what you have to say, because remember, as long as it is meaningful to you, it's meaningful to me. So once again, thank you so much for joining me today and listening in to the Letterbox Podcast. Make sure that you are telling... Make sure to press that follow button. And if you can think of somebody who might enjoy listening, who doesn't know about the podcast already, I would really love you to tell them about it. Until next time, sending you all a lot of love.